Hey guys, MarcTheGreatest here, and today's video I'm going to be talking about don't let your troubles define you. Now, if you're new, please like, please comment, and please subscribe. Also, share this video. And this is one of my first live videos in 2023, and I never said that I was going to do live videos, but I just wanted to do something different, and I see someone's come in. I don't know who that is, but y'all leave some comments if you guys come in and you want to drop something. But today I want to talk about you are not defined by your problems. And I want to say this because a lot of us think that, oh, just because we didn't do a certain thing by a certain age that we're failures, or we didn't go to school or graduate by a certain age. Some people just think that we're failures, but I'm just here to tell you guys, you're not a failure didn't just because you didn't do what everyone else did. That doesn't make you a failure. Now, yes, there's a standard, but at the same time, you don't have to live by society standards all the time. Now, sometimes it's okay, but other times, like, you don't have to if you don't want to, and don't let people just judge you, and people will judge you, but don't let their judgments affect you, and don't let it affect what you do with your life, because people always have something to say no matter what you do. Your everyday people have struggles. Superheroes, celebrities, Instagram influencers, uh, athletes, they all have struggles that are behind the scenes. But how you define those struggles is what you make out of it. You define those as moments building yourself up. You define those struggles as moments that are stepping stones, and that's all it is. It's stepping stones towards something greater, and just aim for greatness in life. Nothing wrong with going through some hard times. Everybody goes through some hard times. No one in this world, no one on this earth is perfect. And I mean, nobody is. Nobody is perfect, and I don't know if you guys can hear me. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'm just making this video. But no one in this world is perfect, and we all have struggles in life. All of us. You're even parents, like everybody has struggles. But it's up to you to, you know, decide what are you going to do in spite of those struggles? What are you going to do in spite of what people say or what people think? And and here's the trick, y'all. People's opinions don't matter as much as some of us think. Let me say that again. People's opinions of us don't matter as much as we think, because something might happen to us today. I was looking at an Instagram post probably a few minutes ago, and it was saying something might happen, to you tomorrow. You might die tomorrow. People might remember you for like a week or maybe even a month, but after that, people will just go on with their lives. Not that they completely all the way forget you, but it just shows you how insignificant people's opinions of you uh it just shows you right there, like, how you shouldn't care so much about what other people think. Like, don't hold that to such a high standard that you don't live your life, you know and like I mentioned in one of my previous shorts, you guys, we only have one life to live, and if we don't live it, then are we really truly living? I don't think so. If we care about what the next man thinks, I don't think someone would be living their true life or their life to their fullest potential, because they're thinking about, okay, what does he think about me? What does she think about me? Now, if you're at a job interview, or if if you have a big responsibility, then I can see why you think so much about other people's opinions. But sometimes even then, you got to question, I mean, why does his opinion cost so much to me? Why? Like, none of these people know what I'm going through. None of these people have bear the responsibility that I'm bearing. So why should I care about what they think when, you know, after I die, they either one might not be around, or two, if they are around, they'll only remember me for about a few days to a week, and then after that, they're just gonna live on with their lives and really not think about it so much. So I'm just here to tell you guys, life is too short to be concerned about what other people think about you, and who cares if you've had struggles in the past? Who cares if you've made mistakes in your past? Excuse me, y'all. That's my computer. But who cares about what people say or what people think? That doesn't really matter, you know? I mean, people listen, y'all, like when I first got on YouTube, I was so concerned about what people would say and think. But after I did my first video, it wasn't so bad, and I actually got more support than I thought I would get, and that's how life is. Like, you'd be surprised where you can be if you just take a leap of faith and just do something, you know, despite what your troubles are in your life, despite what background you came from, whether you came from a rich family, whether you came from middle class family or a poor family, it doesn't matter. Like, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. My mom would always tell me this. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. So you might start off rocky in the beginning. You might start off like, you might start off misguided or on the wrong track in life, but you can turn that around. And even Steve Harvey has said this. You can mess your life all the way up. And I mean, you can really mess your life up. But if you turn it around, I mean, like, the world is yours. The world is your oyster, when you start to make the changes in your life. Like, there's so many people in this world today, and there's people continuing to make transformations in their life. Why? Because they choose a better life for themselves. They don't want to continue living what they've been living. They want a change. And I think that's great, and that's what you do when you have troubles, or you have conflicts, or you have you have a moment in your life where you're at rock bottom. When you're at rock bottom, you can turn that around. Now, it might take some work, it might take some help, it might take some reading, it might take some meditation, prayer, self reflection, whatever you guys do. It might take all that, but it doesn't mean that it can't be done. you know doesn't mean that a new life for yourself, or a better life for yourself can't be done, because it can. It doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter how you start. And what matters is how you finish. That's the outcome that you can control. You can control how you finish. You might not be exactly where you want to be, but you can work toward where you want to be. And if you die trying, that's good too. You know, I'm gonna go hard and accomplish my goals, or I'm gonna die trying. That's how you reach your fullest potential. When you say, "Oh, I didn't make it, but I at least I tried." And the people that try are the people that get furthest in life, guys. I want to say that again. The people that try are the people that get furthest in their life. They go farther, they achieve more, they just do a lot more things, and that comes with like self-belief. And when you have self-belief and self-confidence, it really doesn't matter where you came from. As long as you keep that in mind that, hey, even though I went through these things, I can still make things happen. I mean, that's a very powerful mindset to have, you know? And I'm just here to tell you guys, just you can do anything you put your mind to. You can save the forest, you can donate to a charity, you can be a multi-millionaire, multi-billionaire. Like whatever you have in mind, whatever you can think of, it can happen. Whatever, like we have a lot of imagination as human beings, and Steve Harvey has said that an imagination is the coming of the world's biggest attractions or something like that. But your imagination is very, very powerful. So I'm encouraging you guys to use your imagination, like when you were a kid. Like if you guys remember when you were kids, do you guys remember having big ambitions and big dreams, and you just had a very positive mindset that, oh, I want to be an astronaut, oh, I want to be a police officer, oh, I want to be a firefighter. Like a lot of the trades were looked up upon in elementary school. Like if you guys aren't still in elementary school, but a lot of the trades, that's where they're looked up upon. Now, as we get older, we start to like our ambitions die down for some reason. Our dreams die down, and we just settle for what the world gives us. And maybe that's because we know we're becoming more and more aware of what is out there in the world, especially in the workplace and what's happening in the world today. So I'm just here to tell you guys, don't let your troubles stop you, because they do not define who you are. And everybody, and I mean everyone, has troubles. And I've said this over and over and over again. Everyone has troubles in life. There's no perfect man on this earth. No perfect man. And I mean no perfect man. But you can become a great man if you use those imperfections to your advantage. If you use your mistakes, if you use your shortcomings to your advantage, you can really make something happen. Like I remember, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I remember when I was in college, and I remember I didn't have too many friends. In fact, I had a few friends, but I didn't have many. So a lot of times I felt like I was kind of by myself. But I had a few friends. But I felt, how can I say? I felt lonely with a bunch of people. It's basically how I could put it. I had friends, but I felt lonely with a bunch of people, and it wasn't a good feeling. So I was, all I did for most of my days in college was like go to class, go in my room, and go on YouTube, go on social media, maybe do some homework, and go to the library, go and do some homework. But I didn't have too many friends. I wasn't really talking with people and friends and stuff. And by the way, and I don't want to say it. Never mind. Never mind. I don't know. Scratch what I just said. But anyway, I was in college. I didn't really have too many friends, and one day an idea came up in my head, and I said, "What if I started making YouTube videos again?" And guess what I did? I made my one of my first YouTube videos. Now I started making videos back in when I was in high school, back in 2017. That's when I created my channel. Back in like 2017 is when I started my YouTube channel. And oh man, I was scared when I made that first video, but I did it. I did it. And I'm encouraging y'all, like, if you have something in your mind, it can happen for you. Like I remember, let me see, not 3 years ago, about probably 2016-ish, probably like 2017, 2016. I wrote in my Snapchat story, back when Snapchat was still popping. I wrote something saying, I want to be a motivational speaker, inspiring people around the world. And I said this before I even had my YouTube channel. That's the crazy part. I said this before I even had my YouTube channel. But once I got it, you know, once I started doing it and the years passed, and I was like, whoa, my dream actually came true. Like, my dream of inspiring people across the globe came true, and I'm inspiring you guys to do the same thing. Do the same thing. Just, just do your thing. Don't think about it too much. Don't don't paralyze yourself with analysis. Like, a lot of people have the paralysis analysis problem, and they end up not doing anything about what they have in their mind. But I'm here to tell you guys, like, whatever you guys think of, just do it. Just do it. That's how I got so far in the forex market. And if you guys haven't seen those videos, watch those videos. But if you have, if it's in your imagination, you can make it happen. You can really make something out of yourself in life if you put your mind to it, and if you put the work in and you work hard. If you work hard at your craft, you're eventually going to have some results. And that's how life works. Like, nothing is just handed to you. Nothing is just given to you on a silver plate. No, you have to not only earn what's on that plate, you got to earn the whole table. That's how it is in the real world. It's a doggy dog world out there. But if you take advantage of it and you work hard and you find your way, you, man, you might even own the whole table. You might even own the whole building that the table isn't. So I'm just here to tell y'all, like, with enough hard work and dedication and you putting your mind to it, anything can be achieved. And I mean anything, things you might not even think of. Like, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Like, this past year, I accomplished things that I never thought I would ever accomplish. And I mean things that I just thought were impossible, close to impossible, but I did it. And I'm inspiring you guys to do the same. Like, if you think something's impossible, give it a shot. Like, really try and do something. Like, when you really try something, you'll get results. It might not be the results you want right away, but down the line, and you'll get results. You get whatever result you want. And it might not be exactly like you envision, or it might be. I've had visions where I wrote them down on a journal, and they actually came true. And I was like, wow. I literally visualized it, and I had the imagination. I journalized it. I wrote it in my journal, and then I took the action necessary to make it happen, and it actually happened. And I was like, whoa, whoa. Like, and by the way, y'all, like, I'm thinking about making a course on, like, what I've learned in forex, because I know some of y'all are wondering, like, how do you trade forex? But it's gonna be, I'm warning y'all, like, it's not gonna be a walk in the park. It's gonna take some hard work. But I'm thinking about creating a forex course for you guys and selling y'all what I know. selling y'all what I know about it. And you just have to. And if you want to know what I know, do the research. You don't have to buy my course, but it might take you longer. But you do the research. And honestly, y'all, like, just whatever you put your mind to is achievable. Now, some things might be unrealistic. Like, if you want to make $1 million tomorrow, or if you want a Lamborghini tomorrow and you're like dirt poor, that's probably not going to happen 9 times out of 10. Probably 99% chance that won't happen unless you win the lottery. And even then, like, it's a very slim chance that that will happen. But if you keep putting in work year after year, month after month, you're going to see something. You're going to see something. But I think I was talking about a story earlier about me being in college and really not having too many friends. And man, it was a hard time then, but I made a way out of no way. Like, I felt like I was in the rock bottom. I felt like uh I was not only I didn't really have too many friends. Not only that bothered me, but also I had a teacher that was yelling at me. I had the students overlook me, and I mean, like, I was just at rock bottom. Like, I felt like no one liked me. And maybe they did, but didn't show it. But I just felt like I was at rock bottom. And you know what? I did something about it. Excuse me for this noise, y'all. Like, my computer's acting up. But I felt like I was at a rocky point in my life. And I'm pretty sure everyone has rock bottom moments. Like, I felt like I had a rock bottom moment. Probably even just recently I go through things. But I keep getting up every morning and I keep doing what I do and I keep living. That's one of the best things you can do. In fact, that is the best thing you can do is keep living. Guys, like, life has so much to offer to you. You know, life there's so many experiences, so many people I haven't met yet. Especially if you're young, don't blow it all away. Like, that's just not something you blow away. Like, your life, your own life, you don't throw you don't excuse me. Man, this my computer's acting up, but anyway, like, things, hey man, things happen, like, in life things happen, but you just got to keep living. You really got to keep living because there's no perfect scenario in life. It's nothing's just gonna be lolly lolly and green grass on the other side. That's not how life is all the time. Sometimes you're gonna have volcanoes, uh, earthquakes, rock slides, scrapes, bruises, cuts, all that. You're gonna have all that in your journey of life, but you're gonna also have some very spectacular moments. You're gonna have those times where you maybe finish your college degree or got your first job. Um, you got your first promotion, right? You got your first sale in your business. Uh, maybe you got some nice things for Christmas. Maybe you got a new girlfriend or new boyfriend. It's so many things in life so many things that life has to offer to us. And I guess in today's society, I know a lot of things are going downhill. And if you guys have not heard of, like, the economical things, like the US debt reaching its highest in I don't know how many years. I don't know if it's 100 years or something like that, but it reached its highest debt it's ever had in history. And I think it was I believe it was like 200 billion. But if you guys have not, if you guys don't know about the US debt, um, there's this website called usdebtclock.org. Look that up, y'all. And that's going to show you the total amount of debt that the US currently has. And I think this is very important for people that live in the United States, people that uh, live in America, people that are capitalists, people, you know, whatever political view you associate with, or whatever economical view you no whatever economic view you associate with, you can look at these things and you'll just see how bad the economy is nowadays. Like the economy now isn't how it used to be in like in the 1950s, 1960s, like, you know, the baby boomers, you know, like now is Gen Z. Oh my goodness, we're really going through it. You know, people are getting laid off. Like people in high tech companies, like people that have high positions in high tech companies, they're getting laid off. Like I remember one time when I saw this guy on LinkedIn, and I'm on LinkedIn, by the way, guys. My name is Mark Shaw. So you guys search up Mark Shaw, and it's gonna say Mark Shaw, forex trader. That's me. Okay, follow me on LinkedIn, y'all. Like I'm on there. But anyway, I saw this guy on LinkedIn, and he was a software engineer for Google, and he got laid off from his job. So that's how bad the economy is. Like a lot of companies are laying off their employees. And I think, guys, I think that's why having other sources of income is great, because the economic times are just hard right now. Like people are scraping. Some people are really struggling out here, you know? So I think you guys should consider learning finance, you know? And for me, I'm an accounting major, so I'm all like I'm in finance, you know? I don't really know a lot about accounting yet, but I hope to learn like a little bit and probably get into bookkeeping or something like that, or become a CPA. But guys, like look into those the finance, because look into finance in general, like just have a basic understanding, like, oh, how do I manage debt, how do I pay off credit card debt, how do I have a good credit score, how can I save money, how can I invest my money, you know, how can I build a business, like things like that are financially savvy things to learn, you know. um, Business credit, even business credit is good to learn. Like a lot of people don't know about that, but it's out there in the world, you know. And I think finance is a topic that I think every person on this earth should learn finance. But I don't think that finance is being taught because it was designed that way, you know. As you, some of you guys may know, school is designed to keep us in like a trap per se. Like when you follow all the rules, you get burned. That's basically how it is. Like when you're playing the rules against a set of like top tier, like not top tier people, but the people that control everything. If you're competing against them and it's their system and you're just trying to play by the rules, you're gonna get burned. Yeah, you're playing fair, but playing fair, unfortunately, in this world, playing fair is not what's going to get you far. I'm sorry to say that, but it is what it is. Like, if you guys ever wonder why some of the people that have done one of some of the baddest things on earth, you sometimes wonder why, like, why is the mafia boss rich? Why is a scammer rich? Why is a rapper rich? Because they didn't follow the rules to the system. That's why they're rich. So I'm encouraging you guys, like, don't break the law, but you kind of have to break the rules a little bit. So for me, how I broke the rules was I got into Forex. Like a lot of people in the world don't know about Forex. And Forex is basically where It's the foreign exchange market. It's where you trade currencies. This it's where you trade ratios of pairs of currencies. You know, and if you guys don't know, like ratios is uh, basically determines what's going up and what's going down, and it just shows, and it's basically a measurement of two currencies and the power, like the purchasing power of each. You know, that's basically what the ratio is. But all to get to the point is, you know, you can finance is going to help your life a lot, and I know it's helped me so much. And I remember, what else do I remember about finance? I remember catching the Dogecoin pump. If you guys don't know what Dogecoin is, that's basically a cryptocurrency. And back in March of 2021, I believe it was March of 2021, Dogecoin had made a increase. Dogecoin made an increase in March of 2021. And I think I had caught it. No, in fact, I believe it was either April, March, or I think it was April. Yeah, I think it was April. So back in April of 2021, Dogecoin had increased in price. And back in March, I found out about it by Gary V. And I said, let me just put a little something in there. Let me put $5 in Dogecoin. I did, and that $5 ended up turning into like $40. That's an 8x return. So think about if I had put what, $10,000, but by in a month I would have made $70,000 from 10,000 to 80,000. Dude, like that, that's a full-time income. Imagine if that was 10 grand I put in there. That's a full-time income. So I'm inspiring you guys to learn about finance. And you guys might not get into like cryptocurrencies, but I'm saying learn about investing, learn about compound interest, learn about interest, learn about dollar cost averaging. And basically, dollar cost averaging is putting in a certain amount of money no matter how the market is reacting. You know, that's dollar cost averaging. So, you guys, it's very beneficial to learn these things so that you guys can become rich. And y'all are fortunate that I'm doing this on the live video, because a lot of people aren't willing to give you that game on finance, like investing and stuff like that. Like a lot of people won't give you that type of game. But hey man, like if you're willing to learn it, you got to go out there and get it. You got to go out there and learn it for yourself. You got to read books, listen to podcasts, try some investing on your own. If you have a, if you have a 9 to 5, and you have a little side cash, I mean something that you're able to afford and lose, like just use a little bit of your income. Like let's say you try to invest 1% of your income. Let's say that, friends. Put that 1% in like some stocks, or like put it in Bitcoin or Forex or something, and that's how you figure out, okay, what can I do? Like, what can I do in terms of investing, and that's how you get rich. It might not be overnight, but or even it might be overnight, but it's just, you got to put the work in. You got to learn investing. I think that's one of the best ways to get rich in 2023 is learn to invest your money, learn to invest, and also build businesses. So for an example, like this YouTube channel, I would consider my YouTube channel a business. Why? Because I mean, it's not generating money, so technically it's not a business, it's a hobby. But once I get further along, and get more subscribers, then it would be considered a business. Like when I monetize my channel, it's considered a business. So, you got to start investing in building businesses if you really want to. If you really want more money, or if you want to be financially free, that's the way to go. Investing in business, because a normal job isn't gonna. It might take you a little bit. It might get you to six figures, and that might take you years. But a job is only gonna take you so far. So you got to learn how to invest your money. You got to learn how to build it, build money. How you got to learn how to build wealth. And there's so many things out there. So many softwares you can learn from. So many automation techniques. Like it's so many things you guys can learn out in the world. But I think I just got so far into talking about finance, but really this video is about your troubles don't define you. I want to keep it at that. Like your troubles don't define you at all. And you can do the things I had mentioned about finance, and you can do those things if you put your mind to it. If you really put your mind to something, you can do it. You can really do it. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but this is my first live ever, y'all, and I'm doing this through my webcam. And just you got to be great at what you do. Like no matter what you do, just know that you're enough. And I made a short video. If you guys haven't watched my shorts videos, check out my YouTube shorts. They're very good YouTube shorts. And I mean, some of them look like advertisements, like they're that good. So I'm encouraging y'all to watch those YouTube shorts. Very good messages that I have in there. And some of them you might not agree with, some you may, but if you just check it out, I mean, I think you guys would be amazed by it. But all I wanted to say today, guys, is uh, your struggles, your shortcomings, they don't define who you are as a person. I want to just say that you are amazing, you are great, you are resilient. If you even came this far in life, if you're watching this video right now, I mean, what else can I say? Like you're a strong person, and I want you to pat yourself on the back for that. You're a very strong person. And I hope and I wish the best for you in life. I wish you accomplish your dreams and goals before you die. I wish you have to spend time with your family and your friends and people that are dear to you. I wish you make an impact, a positive impact in the world, no matter what career field you do, no matter what hobbies you have. You know, you have the power to create your own destiny, and I want you guys to know that. And I'm saying this from deep down in my heart, that you guys can do anything you put your mind to. If you really have it in mind and in your imagination, you can do it. You could really make a difference in life. And I want to just say that for inspiration. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you're new, please subscribe. Also, smash that like button, you guys, and hit that notification bell if you guys want more of my videos. And I hope everyone has a great day, y'all. It's Mark the Greatest. Peace.